This is my new Honor Bilt. It's a Sears Honor Bilt window fan. It's basically the same model as the Homart, but it has a different blade style. And this was pretty rusty. I picked it up at the Fan Fair down in St. Louis, and it was really rusty inside, and I used a orbital or circular air-powered sander. And now we're getting ready to prime it with Rustoleum rust converter. And then the blade style is slightly different than the Honor Bilt, or than the Homart. It has rounded blades. Well, we mainly have the fan almost all primed, but I think we're going to have to go over it with another coat, because there's still some spots that need some coverage. There's so many nooks and crannies on these fans that it's hard to get an even coat. But it looks a ton better than it did before. This is the Honor Bilt blade set, and I've been sanding down the blades on them, and I have one more blade left. You can see here the shaft is actually too worn to use. I'm going to have to steal the shaft and bearing off of another Homart. Here's the bearing arbor, and if you can look at it, the bearing is actually concentric, so it has a lot of wear from somebody not keeping it properly lubricated. So what I'll do is I'll keep this piece here, sand it, and then I'll steal this arbor off of another donor Homart fan, because the design is basically the same. The only difference is these little oil cups were not used after this Honor Bilt model on the Homart fans. The motor is in really pretty bad shape. There was a spring that came out of the centrifugal switch when I took the motor out of the fan. The resilient ring mounts that were around here were all broken down. So I think I'm gonna steal the motor off of another Homart and use it. Maybe eventually I'll get this one cleaned up, but it's a Sunlight Motors, and it's basically the same company as the Packard motor that was owned by GM that Craftsman bought as their motor. But it's the same specs as the other Homarts. I believe it's 1/6 of a horse. Yeah, 1/6 horsepower, and then this is 2 speeds, 1750 and 1150 RPM. So anyway, this motor might still be usable in the future, but it's going to take a lot of work, and I really don't have the time right now to do that. Thanks for watching.